Yes, how are you today? I hope that you are good today. How do you feel yourself? For example, did you wake up today early or maybe late? Firstly, I will say something. You should wake up early and then you should have a breakfast, have a nice breakfast, and then maybe you should do exercise, and then you can study your lesson. Okay, then let's start this lesson. Yes, friends, we are starting. You know that we will go on 7 units now, and then we learned firstly vocabulary parts, and then maybe we finished yes, the second conditional part, and now we will do reading one part. Okay, and everybody firstly open page 76, okay, and everybody open page 76. Firstly, we will look this picture. Okay, now I will say something. I have a question for you. Yes, what can you see in this picture? Yes, who wants to say me? Okay, what can you see in this picture? Maybe we can do brainstorm about it. And then we can say, firstly, we have a man in here. Yes, okay. And then there are children of different ages. Yes, maybe he is 6 years old, maybe he is 9 years old. Okay, we don't know about it. And just we know different ages. Okay? And then we will go on. What are they doing now? What are they doing now? They are looking teacher carefully, okay? And then they have making a circle, and then they are happy students. Yes, they are happy students. Maybe we can say, where is this place? Where is this place? This place is school, okay? But we can say it's a free school, we can say, okay? They have different activities, play games, yes. They are happy children. Okay, now, firstly, friends, there is a reading part in here. Okay, did you see it? There is a reading part here. This reading part is about a student's blog, okay? And its name is Bronze Free School. Firstly, friends, we will listen this listening, okay, this passage, but I will say you something. While you are listening this passage, okay, you will find second conditional sentences. Did you remember second conditional sentences? I told you last lesson. First I will say you about it. You will have if and then past simple, and the other sentence is verb infinitive. Okay, don't forget it. Verb to infinitive. And then you will find, while you are listening this passage, you will find second conditional sentences, and then we will do together summary about this passage. Okay, now listen.
CD 2, track 25. Listen to the blog. Brown's Free School. This week's student blogger is a new student, Jacqueline White.
A lot of people are asking me about my new school. It's really hard to explain, so I give them an example of one day. It's Wednesday morning, and it's time for the weekly school meeting. This week, one of the topics is wheels. Kyle, one of the kids in my class, proposes a new rule that students can bring skateboards, skates, and bicycles to school. Our teacher, Mr. Jackson, suggests that we do this one day a week, and the whole school votes on a wheels day for next Friday. If I wanted to change the rules at my old school, it wouldn't be that that easy. But here at the Browns Free School, things are different. Here, we make the decisions. We can decide to go to class, watch TV, or play a computer game. But most students choose to go to class. It's more interesting. When we don't like a class, we just walk out. In my old school, if I didn't stay until the end of a class, I'd be in detention. At the free school, the teachers don't give detention, and no one writes lines. There's no uniform, and there are no exams. We choose what we want to study and how. We can work in groups or study on our own. If you were at the school and you wanted to study car mechanics, our teachers would help you find a way to study it. If you wanted to start a new school magazine, you would suggest it to the teachers, then they would find a way to help you do it. That's how the free school works. The ideas come from the students, and everyone works together to make them happen. It's a great experience, and I love going to the free school.
Fact. Although the USA has the most free schools in the world, many other countries have free schools too, including Brazil, India, Japan, the UK, and Germany.
Yes, now, what did you understand this passage? Okay, how can we say about this passage? Who wants to say us? If you want, let's start for summary, okay? Summary, what is summary? It's a short information about this passage, okay? Now, we are starting summary. Yes, in the summary, okay, there is a student, okay? And then his name is Jacqueline White. Now, Jacqueline White says that he tells us about his new school and how students have much freedom compared his old school, okay? And then we can say something about it. Students make the rules and ideas, okay? And then don't forget it. For example, I will say something. Students maybe choose what to study and can decide to go to school or not go to school, okay? And then students make decisions about everything in here. Make decisions about everything in here, students. Don't forget it. And then they don't have a uniform, we can say. And then they are happy in here because they can decisions about it maybe. And then don't get detention, okay? Don't get punishment. They are free activities. They have free activities in here, okay? Don't forget it. Now, firstly, we are starting this part, friends, because we learned this passage. We are starting. Firstly, one part. Look, please, and everybody. One part says that work with a partner, look at the photo and answer the questions, okay? You know that we don't have a partner maybe, and then you can answer questions according to your friends. Firstly, answer the questions. First question says that, where are the children? Where are the children? Yes. The children are at school. They are sitting on the floor. Yes, the children are at school. They are sitting on the floor. And second question, we will look. Who are they? Who are they for you? Who are they? We will look. I think they are school children. Yes. Maybe we can say. Yes. Third question. What do you think they are discussing? They are discussing something important about their life at school, okay? Yes. According to you, the school is important for you? Yes, if you want, you can answer according to you, yes. Now, read the article about a school in New York. In what ways is it different from other schools? Yes, we have about it ideas. I will read now. They have a weekly school meeting and discuss students' ideas. Yes, students' ideas are very important. And then students can make decisions about everything. It is very important. Normally, teacher and students together can make decisions about everything. But now, in New York school, students can make decisions about everything. It's very important, friends. And then students vote out if they don't like a class. For example, I'm in the class and for example, I don't want to sit in here. If I want, I can sit according to me, okay? And then they can choose what to study and how. They don't have a school uniform and don't get detention. Okay, now we will go on, friends. Three part says that read the article again. Are the sentences true or false? Correct the false ones. Okay. And everybody look this part and answer according to you. Can we start? Okay. The school has meetings every month. False. Not every month. And then 2, the students make suggestions and the teachers vote on their suggestions. False, because the students vote on their own suggestions. 3, there are no rules. False, there are rules that the students make. Yes, we have rules that the students make. And 4, the students can choose their own subjects. Students can choose what to study. And 5, the teachers don't tell the students what to do. True or false for you? True. Yes, friends, true. And then 6, working in a team is very important at the free school. True, yes. There's a free school, okay? Free school. We don't have hard discipline in here, okay? Now we will go on fastly. Yes. 4 parts. Yes, friends, we have vocabularies in the box, okay? But like propose, vote, boycott on our own together, okay? 4 parts says that match the words and phrases from the article with the definitions 1 and 5 below, okay? You will match it, friends. Now we are starting for the finish. Now, firstly, decide which one is decide for you, okay? Which one is decide? Vote, yes. Vote, decide. It's AQ maybe. Vote. And 2, alone without other people. Alone, okay? Which one is for you? Alone without other people? On our own, just you, okay? Don't forget it. On our own, just you, that is to say alone, yes? And then 3, the opposite of alone, the opposite. Not the same, opposite, okay? Alone, yes, you know, together, yes. We have two and more, okay? Together, not just one. Okay, for make a suggestion, you know suggestion, make a suggestion. Propose, yes, for example, propose like this suggestion, advice, okay, information, like this, you can say. And fifth, leave a room without asking for permission. Which one is for you? Okay, who wants to answer? I will say walk out. Okay, friends, walk out. It is very easy for you, this part. Yes, 5 parts. You will do this part according to you, okay? We have 3 questions in here. You will do this part according to you. And finish this part. Now, friends, we will go on page. Yes, page 81. And everybody open page 81. That's to say this is reading 2 part, okay? Reading part 2. Now, yes, friends, I will say something. What can you see in this picture? What can you see in this picture? Maybe we can see 2 wheels. Yes, 2 wheels. And then there is a city. Yes, but I can see nothing. That's all. Okay, now we have a reading. Okay, this part. This reading is about a place. Okay, its name is Singapore. Firstly, we will listen this part and then we will answer these questions according to this passage. But don't forget, while you are listening this passage, you can find second conditional sentences. You can write underlines. Okay, don't forget. Now, firstly, we are starting. Fastly.
CD 2, track 31. Listen to the article. Singapore, a success story. Singapore is a fascinating place. It's a giant floating city 130 kilometers north of the equator. The city has 4 official languages: Chinese, Malay, Tamil, and English. English is the language everyone uses for official business, and all the schools teach English. Singapore is one of the smallest countries in the world, but it is also one of the richest. For years, it has been famous for its high level of education, and it's the #1 country in the world for teaching maths. Most people think that Asian schools in general are very strict. Is this the secret of Singapore's great success too? Not at all. If you walked into a maths class in a primary school in Singapore, you'd be surprised by how active and noisy it was. You wouldn't see children sitting quietly in their chairs, watching their teacher at the board and writing out sums in their notebooks. You would see a lot of activity and hear a lot of noise. School starts at the age of 7 in Singapore. The maths program starts very slowly, and the younger children spend a lot of time on the first steps. They use everyday objects, like beans and fruit, to feel and see the basic ideas. They don't copy from the board or do exercises in their books. They pick maths up through playing. By sharing objects with friends, they find out about division. By building towers with blocks, they learn addition. It looks like the children are simply playing, but they're not. They're working out the answers to complex problems in a fun and interesting way. Would this system work if it was taught in your country? A lot of schools around the world have tried it out. The UK, for example, and the USA. And it's been a great great success. Fact. The largest maths class was given in Nigeria in July 2013, with 2,381 people in the class.
Okay, friends, what did you understand this passage? Okay, maybe we can say something about it. Firstly, yes, this passage gives information about Singapore, yes, and then this part, maybe we can say, especially Singapore's, it mentions Singapore's maybe language, education, lifestyle, yes, we can say, and then especially it mentions about school life, yes, school life. And then they have 4 official languages in here, in Singapore, and it's one of the smallest countries in the world, but they have the high-level education in here. It's very important. Okay, especially we can say something. It mentions daily school life. Okay, that's all for us, and then we will look questions. Yes, one part says that work with a partner, look at the photo of Singapore and make a list of the last 3 adjectives to describe the city. Yes, we will say big, nosy, modern and green. Okay, we'll go on 2 parts. Read the article about Singapore. What is the main focus of the article? A, B, C. Which one is correct for you? Yes. C, friends. A new way of teaching an old subject. Yes, 3 parts. We are starting. Read the article again and answer the questions. Yes, we finish this passage and we can go on. Where is Singapore? It's 130 kilometers north of the equator. And 2, what is special about the country? Yes, it's one of the smallest countries in the world, but it is also one of the richest. It is very important. And 3, is the Singapore approach to the teaching maths a traditional ASEAN approach? No. And 4, at what age do children start school in Singapore? At the age of 7. And 5, how do children learn basic ideas in maths in Singapore? They use everyday objects to feel and see the basic ideas. Okay. And 6, which countries have adopted the Singapore approach? The UK and the USA. Okay, friends, finish this part and then we will look. Yes, now we have this part. Friends, we have vocabularies in the box. First, I will say you something about it. First, the pick up. Pick up. What is pick up? It's become better, improve. Okay. Find out. We can say something to learn by observation or study. Write out. You know that write on a paper. Work out. We can say to exercise. Maybe you can say in order to improve of your body, we can say try out. Try out a test to see how useful or effectively. Okay. Now we will answer these questions. 1. Write something again more completely. Write out. 1. Write out. 2. Do the calculation to find an answer to maths problem. Work out. Yes, work out. And 3. Learn something new. Yes. And then for test something to see if it works, try out. And get information about something or learn about it, find out.